Hi, my name is Private Applewhite, and I simply just want to speak on a topic called atopic dermatitis. Atopic dermatitis is basically eczema. Now, having eczema in the military kind of contradicts the whole Army Strong phrase. Now, joining the military with eczema is almost impossible without a waiver. In my case, I didn't have it in the beginning, which made it easily for me to pass basic training in AIT. Now, a couple of months down the line, I developed a rash to then notice that it's atopic dermatitis. Atopic dermatitis is eczema. Now, having eczema for the first time, basically just pushed through everything, and I just grew really tired of having to feel pain every morning. I just feel like having eczema in the military is the least of the Army's concern, where I feel it should still have some type of meaning, because feeling pain in a place that you shouldn't be feeling pain, it's unacceptable, in my opinion. Feeling pain every morning is getting very tiring. Now, during this Christmas break, I have a lot of time to relax and recover, but the only problem is the fear of it happening again. This is from one eczema sufferer to another. Eczema isn't funny, and making fun of somebody that has eczema isn't professional. Now, this is a summary based on what I've learned on eczema. Although eczema can be spread from one side of your body to another part of your body, it is not contagious. So keeping distance from somebody that has eczema, it's no reason to do such a thing. Although there's no cure for eczema, there are things that can help reduce the effects of having eczema. Now, most people may not notice, but itching while you have eczema is mostly because you're triggered. In that moment that you itch, you need to remember what you're actually doing at that moment that made you want to itch. Now, for me, it usually happens on run days and in cold weather. Now, before coming to this duty station, I used to love running, but we used to always run in our shorts because it was always hot. Now, I never had any problem with my eczema as often as I do here. Now, the only difference from running in cold weather and warm weather is wearing long pants. The material of the long pants sort of irritates my skin, and it being cold outside keeps my skin from staying moisturized. I, as a person that may not know everything about atopic dermatitis, still recommend that you do know your trigger and you stay away from your trigger. Every so often, I feel that you should test yourself to see how strong or how bad your eczema is, but scratching should be your last resort, because simply it just gets worse from scratching. You can hold it out, it still gets worse. Scratching gets worse. Doing nothing gets worse. Simply, what works for me is basically stretching in warmer temperatures or taking showers before heading outside in the cold or bundling up. But unfortunately, you can't really do that in the military. You have certain uniforms that you have to wear. You cannot alter that uniform. Now, this is just from me to you and my way to get information out into the world. Because, yes, people know that eczema exists, but not many know people that have eczema. And people that have eczema don't really tell their story, and it's not a positive story. It's painful. It can be ugly. It can be something that people could get bullied on, and not everybody have the same mentality as a strong person, somebody that can stand up and stand out and let people know, like, it's not fun and you would not know what it feels like. I can only give you examples of how it feels like.